From the bottom of my heart, I believe this. Through the cross shall ye find rescue, for he is our cornerstone.
Such a sweet tone. Lord, let this little girl open up. Let me share you with her.
My father died in this prison, and now they've taken my mother away too.
What's your name?
Elinor.
I'm Valerie. Sorry to hear about your parents, but I pray that the Lord will comfort you as he did when I lost my parents.
You're an orphan?
Yes, but I do have a brother, and the Lord has given me a large family, a group of people who love Jesus and follow him. And they will take care of you too.
But how will I get out of here?
I know of a way.
Then why are you still in here? Escape.
The passage is too small for you. You will be able to get out. Go and find my people and give them a message from me.
Will I be safe there?
Yes, they are very kind. The Lord is with us. Now here's how you escape. You see this block that looks a little different from the others?
Is he in this one?
Yes. Pull it. You will begin to see it open.
How did you find out about this?
Bottom
Cornerstone. Through the cross shall ye find rescue.
There is someone in the castle who's looking out for us. I cannot tell you who he is, but it'll be safer if you don't know. He made a map for you to find our hiding place. Now go before the guards come back.
Goodbye, Valerie. I hope I'll see you again.
If it is the Lord's plan, we surely will. Trust in him, Elinor. And please tell my friends that I am well and ready to meet the Lord.
I will.
Keep her safe, Lord. Protect her. Through her, I have found hope. May this not return void.
Welcome back, boys. I am so glad to see you made it safely. All went well?
Aye, very well. We defeated many foes.
That is very good.
We even survived some run-ins with that vile General Goode.
Oh, it is a miracle you got away from him. Thank God.
Lady Madeleine, I'd like you to meet James. James, this is Lady Madeleine.
I am very pleased to meet you.
Likewise, ma'am. Where's my sister Valerie?
Valerie went to the market to get some supplies.
Alone?
Oh, of course not. I sent Robin Squire along with her to protect her.
She'll be more than safe in Nicholas's hands.
Safer than 3 Hebrews in a fire.
What?
You have not heard that story? Then I shall tell you. Please, sit down. Many years ago, there were 3 young Hebrew men, perhaps close to your age, who were captured by an enemy army and taken from their homeland and brought to the land of Babylon. Now these young men were attractive and highly skilled, and this did not escape the notice of the Babylon king. So he enlisted them to serve in his court. However, these 3 young men were different. They had made a covenant with God to serve him only and to obey his commands. Now it happened that the king of Babylon erected a huge idol on the plains of Babylon, and he commanded everyone to bow down and worship this idol. If they did not bow down and worship the idol, they would be thrown into a fiery furnace and burned to death. So, at the sound of the music, the people everywhere in his realm bowed down to the idol, except the 3 young Hebrew men. The king recognized these men and he questioned them. Do you think that your God is able to deliver you from me? They answered, yes, he is able. But even if he does not, we will not bow down to this idol. We serve the living God and him only. The king was so furious, he ordered that the furnace be heated 7 times hotter. Then they tied up the young Hebrew men, and when the soldiers threw them into the furnace, the fire was so hot, it killed them instantly. They fell down. Then, to the king's amazement, he saw the 3 young Hebrew men walking around in the fire unharmed. Suddenly, there was a 4th man walking around in the fire with the 3 Hebrew men. The king leaped to his feet and he said, "Did we not send 3 men into the fire? How is it that there is a 4th man, and the 4th one looks like the Son of God?" He shouted to the Hebrew men, "Come out!" And they came out. And when they came out, he fell to his knees and he praised the God of heaven, who had rescued his people in such an incredible way. It was the most powerful thing that anyone there that day had ever seen. Their clothes did not even smell like smoke.
Wow, that would be an astounding feat, if it were true.
Oh, it is true. The Bible's full of stories just like that one.
Yes, it is. It is full of miracles. You must be getting very tired and hungry.
Well, there'll be plenty of time to rest after dinner. It's about time we start our training, Jane.
Well, it's time for me to cook.
I'll help.
I will keep an eye on them so they don't burn down the camp.
Please do. All right, let's get started. The pommel, that's for balance. Handle called the hilt. Cross hilt, that's to stop oncoming blades from slicing your hands open. And the blade, you know what that's for, right? So, block my blade. Like that, you'll destroy your sword in no time. Block with a flat. Ready? Good. We've still got a lot of work to do. I know, let's change the way we're doing this. How about we duel?
Oh no, I don't think I want to do that after what happened earlier.
Oh, come on, I'll go easy on you. And I'll tell you what you did incorrectly and show you how to improve.
Okay.
All right. It's all right. You can't expect one lesson to fix everything. But soon enough, you'll be swinging around that sword like lightning and savor the 3 Hebrews in a fire.
You know, that story that Lady Madeleine was telling, it really sounded like it meant something.
It does. The Bible is living and powerful and sharper than a sword. It's even called the sword of the Spirit.
I don't understand.
Well, let's put it in more familiar terms. In the duel, when you lunged at me, I diverted your blade with my own and exposed your chest to attack. Similarly, the Word of God, whenever we're feeling discouraged or down, it opens up our heart and shows us God's promises. The next time you attacked, I diverted your blade with my own. Just like that, the Bible can fend off the fiery darts of the enemy to protect us.
Oh, okay. Now I can understand that, but I don't think I can believe it.
That's okay, all in time. For now, just focus on next time we duel, make sure that you lunge at me and you don't let me open up your lunge, and then you swing more quickly so I can't parry your blade.
Now that I can do.
How goes the training?
Aren't you supposed to be helping Buck?
He's got Madeleine. He'll be fine. Don't change the subject. The training.
I'm ready.
But what about the bow? Take this bow. Knock an arrow. No, the other side. You need a clear line of sight on your enemy. Just as through prayer, we have a clear line of communication with God.
Enough of these fairy tales. I'm tired of your delusions.
James.
No, John. James, listen, God gave us free will for the joy of having us choose him. I would never want to force that on you.
I've had enough for today. Speak with your actions. Duel.
A little practice never hurt, I suppose.
Hi.
I notice you wield a scimitar. Are you a Turk?
No, but I did acquire a foreign blade during my travels for the Crusades.
Enough talk. Duel me. Let's fight.
Aye. Well, Buck will want to see this, so let's head back to the camp. And don't cry when I win.
Hey, Buck, you want to see John lose?
Okay.
Ready?
Aye.
What are you boys doing?
Sheriff.
Let that be a lesson to you, Robin. Never get distracted in battle.
True. A famous ploy of the enemy of our souls as well.
And you are? I am the sheriff of this shire, Florence.
You're part of the resistance?
Aye. I can't stand that devilish of a king.
Sir Robin!
Nicholas, what is it?
Valerie was captured. I have a letter from the king.
Robin Goode, I grow tired of your incessant bothers.
You are a thorn in my side that must be removed. I have one of your wenches. She will be dead in 3 days' time. If you, Robin, do not turn yourself in. I wait impatiently for your arrival. She will pay the price.
If you do not meet my demands, your noble King Joe.
What? How could this happen?
The king's men were in the marketplace. One of them must have recognized her, for they snatched her away. I was tracking her when a knight charged me to return this to you. He claimed it was the only reason I was left alive.
Robin, you know what they'll do to her. They'll torture her until she reveals our location, but she's too steadfast to betray us. She'll be killed.
Yes, I must do as the king says.
Robin, no.
I cannot let Valerie die.
Sir Robin, the people of my village stand strong because of you. With you gone, they'll fall into the king's trap.
And the life of one will be traded for souls of many.
Buck, you are so brave. This is your beloved sister here in danger. But you're right, I can't turn myself in. We'll have to do it another way, but I promise you we will save her.
Thank you, Robin. I have faith in you.
Surely a noble and righteous person would turn himself in to save her life.
James, there is only one who is righteous, and that is the Lord. If I thought for a second that turning myself in would work, I would do it. But I know King John, and I know what he's capable of. He would murder her before my eyes and then kill me as well, and all would be lost. No, I must seek the Lord.
Well, what are we waiting for? The king's men captured an innocent little girl earlier today. The general wants to make a slave out of her. And I stood there and watched and allowed it. I say we go now. I say we storm the castle. We can't sit around just waiting for King John to make his devilry work for us. Let's go now.
He's right. We can't rush into this. I want Valerie home safely as much as you do, but this is not the right way to do it.
Aye, then it's agreed. We'll wait until tomorrow.
Finally, I'll be able to partake in some real action.
James, taking lives is not fun. You should not revel in it.
Besides, you're not ready. Those men are barracks-trained knights. They'd slice you open in a heartbeat.
What do you mean?
He means you're not coming.
You can stay here to protect Lady Madeleine in case something happens again.
I thought you said I wasn't ready to fight.
You're not ready to fight the knights, but I'm confident in your abilities to ward off the villagers. Even without your training, you're better than a lot of them.
Really?
Yes, I've told you that God has big plans for you. He's given you skills that will be useful in great endeavors.
No, I want to fight now.
Ow. That proves that you're not ready. Patience, James. Let's make a deal. The day that you beat me in a duel will be the day that you can come with us on the raid.
That could be months from now.
Or years.
Enough. Gentlemen, please bring him to Lady Madeleine to patch up that wound.
I'm not going to wait for that brute of a king to gain more power and possibly find us. I'm going to do something about this. I'm going to rescue Valerie and that little girl.
Sir Robin, I failed you because Valerie was captured. I ask your solemn forgiveness.
Yes, you have not failed. It is because of you that we have this letter and the chance to free Valerie. Come, let's practice the sword.
So, James, where are you from?
I'm from a small village near the castle.
Oh, Aric?
No, I'm from Prudhomme. I know, you don't have to say it. It's the poorest village around, but it's my home, okay? I'm just a lowly peasant, that's all.
Well, you are much more than that in God's eyes.
Block this, okay?
Where's the sheriff?
I bet one guess is all we need to figure that out.
Let's go.
All my life, I've known nothing but death, despair, and hunger. You people here don't have it much better than I do, but your outlook on life is so much better than mine. I look into my future and see nothing but bleakness. You and your friends are facing much dire odds than I am, but you always have smiles on your faces and joy in your hearts. It's almost enough to make me believe in all this Jesus nonsense. Almost. You all are fighting, and you've obviously found something that's worth fighting for. Robin and the men of the Hood are the absolute embodiment of sacrifice, refusing valor and riches in the king's ranks for their convictions. I wish I had something that powerful to believe in. Stumbling into this camp may just have been the best thing that will ever happen to me, because I feel like I am right on the cusp of understanding what this is all about and finding that one thing that makes this despicable life worth fighting for.